Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, and today we will do some technical analysis on Chainlink. We will explain to you why we believe that Chainlink will bottom out around the $2 area and why it will offer you a generational historical opportunity of a lifetime to buy the number one altcoin at a crazy, crazy discount. So, without further ado, let's look at the chart. Now, the first sign of a bottom being formed in this area that I marked right here is if you take a look at the indicator under, which is called the PVSRA. And I truly recommend using this indicator on TradingView, as it basically shows the candles that have a high amount of volume with their own unique colors, if they're either blue, red, green, or violet. And basically, when we have these types of candles being formed, and with these huge candle gaps that have not yet been filled, basically these types of candles have lots of liquidity and volume that the big institutions and whales always want to revert back to into these price areas in order so they can fill up their bags and prepare for the next bull run, basically. And they do that on any type of asset, on any type of time frame. So I truly recommend you studying that and use this indicator. But anyway, if you look back on to March and April of 2020 when we had our big crash down during C19, we can see that we have a big candle gap ranging from roughly in between $3.419 all the way down to 1.46 US dollars. So be on the lookout for that one, as we have lots of liquidity residing down there. And if we use another volume based tool called fixed range volume profile, and mark it all the way back from January of 2019 to recent day. Okay, and basically this tool called fixed rate rolling profile shows the amount of volume over specific price points that have been transacted. And if you take a look on the red line right here, that this is called the point of control or POC, that is roughly at $2.257. And basically, the point of control shows us that this is the price point where the most volume has been transacted since Chainlink was listed on Binance. And for the institutions and whales, the point of control is a huge area of interest, and that is where they want to place their orders. As I said before, this is the price point that has the most amount of volume and liquidity. And finally, we have also on the monthly time frame, if we check this, we can see the monthly support levels that have been very key for Chainlink during since its inception. We have key support levels on the monthly time frame ranging between $2.26 roughly down to $1.75. And we believe that these types of support areas will be retested soon. And with the current terrible state of the macro environment, we expect another leg down due to the upcoming Shemitah crash. You can see a link to our Shemitah video on the screen right here. We expect another leg down to this price area, basically. And with all of these multiple confluence factors regarding volume, liquidity, and historical and key support areas, we truly believe that the bottom will be roughly in between this area. Now, don't get me wrong, if you've seen our videos before, we are huge believers in Chainlink and are long term bullish. Especially as SmartCon recently has given us huge news with Eric Schmidt's involvement, and with the recent news with Swift and so much more. And naturally, we should of course see a huge pump up on Chainlink with all of these bullish news. However, it's critical to understand that the big institutions and whales are just patiently waiting for another leg down into this price area that we showed you recently so that they can fill up their Chainlink bags. They're probably even more bullish than us, to be honest, than us retail investors who research this, as they rub shoulders with big and influential people that have enormous power and wealth. I mean, as you can see in this picture, think of Eric Schmidt, think of Evelyn Rothschild himself, Ariana Huffington, that these people in turn have connections to other powerful people like Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, and many more, like the people in Swift and the directors of the biggest banks in the world. They're all watching Chainlink, trust me, especially as the world will move further and further into the digital realm, with assets becoming more and more tokenized in the upcoming years, and with the fourth industrial revolution on the horizon. We Link Marines will enjoy a beautiful bull run in the coming years once this nasty macroeconomic environment has passed. So, in conclusion, the key takeaways from this video are the following. Chainlink will most likely bottom out between $3.4 roughly down to $1.36, and that a historic generational bottom of a lifetime will be formed, like buying Ethereum at $5. And remember that opportunity never feels like opportunity, but I feel like in a couple of years we will truly look back. If this happens, it will be wow, what a time to buy Chainlink. And finally, the most powerful people in the world are all watching Chainlink. Like, think of Rothschild, think of Eric Schmidt, and many, many more influential people. That's all for me. Thank you so much for your time. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, or a dislike if you didn't. Please stay strong and stay safe in this rough macroeconomic period we're in right now. Remember that none of this is financial advice, of course. This is only for entertainment and educational purposes only. Have a wonderful day. Big Boss out.